Breathe. Ow! I landed on my nuts. Holy f, I hit him hard.
Been called the greatest all-around actual sports star in the world. From the Sunshine Coast in Australia, Ryan Williams.
What's up YouTube, rwilly here. Welcome back to Web Edit Wednesdays, where I go through all the tricks from my Web Edit 3 and tell you the stories behind them. This week we are doing the Cashroll Tailwhip to Barspin on BMX. I mean, some people might call it a front cork 720 tailwhip to barspin. Some people might call it a Frontflip 360 tailwhip to barspin. But I'm just going to say Cashroll Tailwhip Barspin just because basically a 360 front flip is a cash roll and a lot of people know it is a cash roll, so I'm just going to call it that. And if you think it's something else, then just switch it over for whenever I say it, because I just can't be bothered naming all three different types of ways to saying it. But sure enough, this trick was the first BMX trick in my Web Edit 3, so I'm pretty stoked to get into some of the BMX tricks because I know a lot of you do ride BMX, and this is one of the big tricks that I did, and it was pretty cool. The experience of how I did it, and it took a few attempts, so it was special to me. Alright, the first time I tried this trick, it was the 23rd of October 2015, so like 2 years ago from now. Pretty much, it was the toe-in system, and I was on BMX, I think it was a USA tour, and I actually managed to land it on the same tour. However, this first one, it was just the toe-in, so it wasn't the biggest jump you could do it over. It was kind of small, and I really had to rush it, but I wanted to give it a go anyway. Never tried it before. Never even tried a Cashroll Tailwhip. I never tried a Cashroll Tailwhip. The first thing I tried was Cashroll Tailwhip bar. Don't ask me why. I think it was just for the fact that no one had done the Cashroll Tailwhip bar, so I didn't even bother with it. I get more passion for doing a new trick. When it's something that no one ever has done, it gives me more passion and drive to try the trick. Like if I'm going out there getting smashed on the Cashroll Tailwhip, I'm going to be pretty bummed. But if I go out there and I'm trying to Cashroll Tailwhip Barspin, which no one has ever done, I don't mind getting pretty smashed, alright? Because if I do land it, then it's worth it. Alright, so these first attempts, they were off the toe-in. The jump really wasn't big enough, but I was trying anyway. And you're going to see what happened next.
Are you good, Willie? You good?
So as you can see, I wasn't too far away. I feel like the ramp just wasn't big enough and I didn't have enough time to spin it round. And on that last attempt, that was actually one of the first times I ever got really scared about hurting my knee. Because you see when I land, I like put my foot out and it turns my leg fully sideways, but luckily it didn't really hurt anything in my knee, so I was stoked on that. But that's when I was like, alright, I can't pull this off. I'm going to have to wait until the bigger jump. So the America tour that we were on, it was a super long tour, and half of it was done with the pulley system, and then the next half was done with the big gigantic ramp. Pretty much this tour, I got so many Web Edit 3 tricks done. It was just like my main focus, so each practice I was going out and I was just throwing down hammers. Pretty sure I did like a lot of my BMX world first on that tour, and I also did a few scooter world first. However, it was near the end of the next month, so now we're at like the 20th of November 2015, and I have the big ramp, and I'm ready to try the Cashroll Tailwhip Barspin again. And to practice, I actually decided to do a Cashroll Tailwhip on a scooter. Like, how weird is that? Just to feel it out, I thought I would go and I would do a Cashroll Tailwhip on scooter just so I would understand the mechanics and take it to a BMX. But I'll show you that Cashroll Tailwhip. I did it pretty much first go, so here it is. Alright, so nothing really special. Cashroll whip, I do it all the time. I've actually done Cashroll quad whip, so it's not really that hard a trick anymore for me, but still it was good to warm up for BMX, because obviously at this point I've never even done a Cashroll tail whip, and that's half because I can barely tail whip like at a skate park. If I really want to I can, but I never do. Like, you'll never see me do a tail whip at the skate park on BMX just randomly, just because I have to switch my feet, so it's really weird. Like, I usually stand left foot forward, so when I tail whip, if I didn't switch my feet, I would catch it with my back foot and it actually makes your pedal spin, like if you don't catch it both at the same time. It's pretty garbage, and if you do ride goofy footage, you know what I'm talking about. But pretty much, yeah, I have to switch my feet, so it kind of feels really awkward. Pretty much super weird trick for me, but I went out and I wanted to do a Cashroll whip first before I went into the Cashroll whip bar, just because I had that bigger jump and I just wanted to build my confidence. So let's see how the Cashroll whip went.
It stops and then you like restart and slow. Yeah.
So first try, didn't go too bad. It did raise my confidence. However, I don't think I went upside down enough, so I didn't throw forward enough, and that's why it's kind of ended up as like a front cork 720. But when you're doing the trick, you don't really think about like if you're flipping or not. You just set the rotation at the start, and then you just go with it, because you're concentrating about doing a tail whip, because you don't want to land all screwed up. However, I landed pretty close. I was pretty confident, so I went up, gave it another go.
It's red, but it's not blinking.
It's red? Okay, cool.
Get it!
Sorry about the hair. I've been on tour for like a month, so I definitely needed a haircut. I probably actually need a haircut now. But there you have it, Cashroll whip. That was my first ever time doing it. I was super pumped, and I was just ready to throw the bar spin. So I raced back up there and gave it a go. And here's the first attempt that day at a Cashroll Tailwhip to bar spin. As you can see, super close, and I don't know if you can hear when I'm rolling in, I listen to this song non-stop, that whole America tour. It's celebrate good times, come on, like literally on repeat in my head, just because I was so stoked, so amped to just be doing all these crazy tricks and getting Web Edit 3 done. But as you can see, it worked. Like, it was getting me super pumped. I nearly landed Cashroll Tailwhip bar spin first try that day, so I'm super confident at the moment, and basically I'm just like non-stop, let's get this done. I want to land this Cashroll Tailwhip bar. I remember when I was doing the trick that day, it was pretty funny. Big Daddy was there. I don't know if you know him, X Factor. Scotty Kramer's friend. Super cool guy. He was trying to like bike transfer across the Nitro ramp, and he kind of screwed up, but it was kind of funny for him to be doing that while I'm trying this world first. And he was also encouraging me when I was up there about to drop in. So you're gonna see attempt number 2, I was so close. Like, I even rolled all the way down through the transition, and then after that I like got caught up in my bike and fell over, but pretty much rolled away from this trick second try. Check it out. So damn close, and I was stoked on that one because I went really upside down, and I wish I rolled away, but it's alright. I was picked myself up and I went to try again, and you're gonna see in attempt number 3 I actually really destroy my nuts. You're gonna hear me complaining about it obviously, but I thought I'd let you know to look out for my nuts getting just like squashed in the tire. Oh yeah, and I didn't have a proper filmer, so he was like mucking around with all the settings and just made it super dark all of a sudden, so I'm super stoked I didn't land it. Ow! Breathe! Ow! Ouch! Ow! 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 I landed on my nuts! Ow! F my nuts! Holy f, I hit them hard. I think that's a good angle. I love how I'm in extreme agony by my nuts, but I'm still like worried about my camera, like, is it in the right spot? Did it get it good? But pretty much raced back up there. I know, like, I was in so much pain, but I'm like, I'm so close, I can't stop now. I don't care how much my nuts hurt. I need to land this trick. And thankfully, I did go up again, because the next one, I stomped it. However, the guy filming is just spud, okay? I'm sorry if you're watching this, mate, but you're spud. Pretty much, he goes up, he's filming before I drop in, and then he stops filming when I drop in. It doesn't film the trick, like it's not recording while I'm doing the trick, and then he starts recording after I've like stopped and I'm celebrating. You can see in the footage that he does it, and then you're gonna see, because I had my GoPro on, thankfully like I had my Sony Action Cam to capture the actual world's first tailwhip to barspin cash roll. Plus I had a filmer in the crowd, thankfully, filming long lens. But you're gonna see, like, I land the trick, I'm so stoked. I go up to him, grab my camera off him, and it's not filming, but I didn't realize that until after. Check it out. Woo! Come on.
Hey,
Yeah.
did you see me looking
Finally.
at the bag?
Yeah, boy.
Because I knew you were going to get that one. Good job, bro.
Cheers. How you done? How you filming still?
Oh, yeah, here.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Dude.
So
Hey, did you see me?
There you have it. That was the first time I landed the Cashroll Tailwhip Barspin. And the pretty funny thing about this is when you look in the POV, you see me like catch the tailwhip and I'm full just crank arms, but I didn't really care. Throw the bar spin and I like grab the wrong part of the bars. It's pretty funny. And then I just fix my hand before I land. I thought that was pretty funny when I watched it back, because when I'm doing the trick, like, I don't remember that part. When I remember the trick, I'm just like doing it all and I'm just rushing it and hoping that I'm going to land it. But then when you watch it super slow-mo back, you see that I grabbed the wrong part of the bar but still managed to fix myself up and stomp it. However, I got this awesome long lens shot. Shout out to my friend Cody. He films for Nitro Circus and he had some spare time, so he managed to film some of the coolest long lens shots of this trick. So check out, this is the first long lens clip. Obviously there's no sound in this, so I apologize for that, but I'll talk you through it. Oh yeah, so you can see here, I actually have to put my foot in the back wheel to stop because I don't have brakes, which is pretty funny, but I just think they get in the road, so I never run them. So pretty much, take off, switch footed, cash roll tailwhip bar, rush in, throw the bar, grab the wrong spot, fix my hand, and I stomp it. Full crank arms though, like, I don't even have any of my feet on the pedals. But obviously, super stoked, celebrating with my friends Todd and James Foster. And obviously that was the world's first Cashroll Tailwhip Barspin, so I'm pretty hyped. And at this point, I don't know that it wasn't on film. So obviously I go then to the camera and I check the footage and I'm like, wait, did you delete the clip? And he's like, no, I filmed it for sure. And then I realize what he's done, because I see the first clip and it's just like half a second, and then he stops recording and then it starts recording after he's like running down to me to celebrate. So I have to do it again. You know, like, I want the fisheye view. The fisheye view looks so good, and I need that fisheye view. So what do? I get someone else. I get Curtis, my friend. He's a rider, so he knows how to film pretty good. So I'm like, Curtis, please. Like, he's riding at the moment. I'm like, please, you need to film this. Like, I can't not get a fisheye clip, and I'm just going to have to try and do this again. So I give him the camera, and I head back up to try again. So I'm obviously super pumped on that angle, and I wasn't that stoked on the Cashroll whip bar, other than the fact that this time I landed both feet on the pedals. I kind of didn't go upside down as much as the first time, so I was kind of bummed about that, but nonetheless I got some more angles of the trick, and who couldn't be stoked on landing 2 Cashroll Tailwhip bar spins in a row. I mean, I was super pumped. And I got good footage, and you're gonna see, I got an iPhone clip of it as well, so if you wanna see that, you can see it right now. And then obviously another POV shot where you can actually see I catch the tail whip and my feet are on the cranks again, but this time I like have time to reposition my foot on the pedals. And for some of you who don't know, I actually hurt my shoulder recently doing this exact same trick, and I did the exact same thing, repositioned my foot, thought I was sweet, missed it, broke my shoulder. So this is an easy trick. It is dangerous, and now I know that. There is one more clip of it. It is the long lens clip. It was a different angle now. It's super slow-mo, no sound, but just enjoy like the super slow-mo and me flipping and whipping and tricking. So on this clip, I don't really go that far upside down, which I'm super bummed about on this, but oh well. 720 front cork tailwhip to bar spin, and you see me maneuver my foot perfectly in position. So I'm super stoked on this clip and super stoked on the trick, and I hope you are too. That was the Cashroll Tailwhip to bar spin from my Web Edit 3. So that is it for this week's Web Edit Wednesday. Next week we are doing the 1080 front flip on BMX. A lot of people knew me for doing the 720 front flip. They didn't know I had done the 1080 front flip, and I had been doing the 1080 front flip for a really long time, even in shows before Web Edit 3 came out. So I had to kind of like keep this one secret a little bit, but the one that was in Web Edit 3 was actually the first ever one I did, and it was pretty gnarly because I actually run into the wall after it. But you're gonna see that next week. I hope you enjoyed this week's Web Edit Wednesday. Make sure you smack the thumbs up button if you like these Web Edit Wednesdays. Let me know in the comments below what trick you are most looking forward to. I know some of you, maybe it's a free wheelie, maybe some of you it's another BMX trick, maybe some of you it's the Cork 1800 that I did. Let me know in the comments what you're looking forward to, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace out. Thanks for watching.